My name is the Ferret on Skull Upward EU. Standard rules apply. If you don't sound my voice, please go to the main menu, go to the mute button, which is the ear with the X through it, and say mute in-game voice under TF2 Public Ferret. Anyway, today we're on Upward. Also, I'd like to just inform you guys I can't actually hear you over incoming volume channels, so you have to type anything down, I'm afraid. So yeah, I've got the incoming voice receive to a minimum. Now we're on Upward. Nice big map, good 5-point cart pushing map. Really does require a bit of attention to details from it. It's actually quite popular with the comp players, so it's quite good for that. Sorry, Black, I'm afraid you can just please mute me, man, if you want to. I mean, it's really, that's the whole point of the client-side mute. I mean, if I was actually a troll, it would actually be a lot, more legitimate to mute me in that way. But, that's what the client-side mute is there is for, that place. Anyway, let's see how this game goes. I mean, Blue's got a nice setup as it is, and Red, I am not sure how it's going to fly, but let's see that in action. Now, doors open. Okay, Blue's out the gate. Somewhat out the gate. That's a. And so far, action is relatively pedestrian. Okay, although there's some spy stabbery going on. But I'm not sure how a setup's going to actually work, though. Although, to be fair, the spies and snipers on Red Team are actually doing a really good job individually. Christ almighty, they're actually doing really, really well. I mean, the only thing is, though, if something solid came their way, they might be in trouble. Oh, that's a nice back shot there from Kamidoc. That was just, took out Kensuke to try and save the other spy. But this is the problem right here. I mean, if Blue just gets on the cart and pushes it, and doesn't really fall for like spy and sniper shenanigans, they're just going to win this game. Red have got to put something solid in somewhere. That you can't just basically use light classes the entire time. Nice puff there. Not sure that was. Who was that pyro? Benny Boy. Yep. He's quite good at his puffing. He is. Now we're 4 minutes 6 on the clock. Blue's getting that cart around. Now this is going to be the problem. I mean, we've not seen engineering defences yet, no heavies, down or soldiers to really kind of make a solid defence on the cart, and this is kind of the problem. Oh, there might be hope. It does look like Red Team have now decided to take some, bigger, more explosive classes out now. Blue Team is, I think they're fine for the time being. They're actually getting moving on with this cart, and they've still got plenty of time. And look, Vaya there with the pan kill. That was nicely done. Now, for the time being, though, Red is still in a bit of a crisis. Blue Team's still relatively strong at the moment. They've actually got most of their guys up and running and pushing pretty well. What's really needed is Red's create a defence line. Somewhere for the cart not to go, and hopefully for their guys to, settle in and actually get health and dispensers and stuff. Now, from the looks of it, that guy Love there. Can't really pronounce the rest of your name. Try and get the cart push. You're doing a nice job of just generally pestering the cart. Well, to be fair, man, I was recording at 60 FPS. I've got down to 30 again. I'm afraid my PC isn't powerful enough to do 60 FPS, so it depends on the map sometimes. Some of them, don't like it on 60 FPS. Some do, but maybe one day with a better PC. Yeah, I should record a demo after. I mean, I'll consider that later. Thanks, FF. I'll might consider that. Now, in any case, cart is relatively forward. Red Team hasn't really got much in sight. And do I spy the aggro engine play there? There's Black. Nice little mini there. That is just going to be annoying. That is if he keeps that up. Oh, Kensuke there going for that medic. Just whips him. But that was a nice, bit of a panic kill there. The problem right now is Red has got no defense line and Blue is just simply pushing up. And there's Benny Boy trying to get the best of the situation, but he's being pushed back though. Problem is there's just too much firepower around. And red are now trying to put out sentries. It's not looking good. It's a mini, but it ain't going to really hold though. I mean, up against a heavy or down man or soldier, ain't going to do the business. Saying that though, red are just holding position. Well, if a spy got in the cart or a scout got near it, you know, just hid behind it, that's fine. And there you go. Now, 9 minutes on the clock. This is not looking good for red team. They're losing a lot of time here. Well, actually, blue's gaining a ton of time, and red have got to try and waste it as much as they can. Now, there is quite possible to make a good defense on this point 3 here. I mean, it's actually quite far from the blue spawn room. You've got a reasonable amount of chance to delay people here. For the time being, though, blue's actually doing some nice vanguard work. You've seen these scouts just move up, generally annoying red team. But they may not be the best guys at the job, but they kind of got the idea, which is just keep red away from the objective and kind of let them waste themselves on advanced guys, while the rest of the team gets on with the job. Saying that though, red team's managed to claw it back. Now they've got the cart stopped and in a reasonably open location. The problem with that cart placed there, not easy to get at. I mean, okay, the scouts are on it, making good use of that cover though. Redshank playing Backburner Pyro. Does he know what he's doing? I want to believe he is, but I think he got caught there. I mean, part of the thing with Backburner Pyro is to get in right behind the enemy and keep moving. Keep being a pain in the arse, quite literally. Part of the thing with Backburner Pyro is just basically running around and getting their attention and just, having that backburner threat right there. Hadosara there on the cart. Seeing as heavy, he's just sitting on the cart most of the time, but he's doing good work. He's just pushing the cart up and getting the objective done for blue. The rest of the blue team's just trying to get, just generally kill red and get him out of the way. However, though, he's up against stern opposition, and there's red. Didn't get up the hill. Where is the rest of the blue team for the time being? And what was Assassin Shadow doing? Never run into a heavy. I rarely kind of, say bad things about players, but that was not a good move. I mean, maybe some of us can run into a heavy, maybe do that, but definitely not a medic. They're not designed for that. For the time being, though, blue is having a bit of a manpower problem. They just can't seem to get the front in vast enough quantity. Red is actually getting a nice defensive position going. If they had a sentry or something, maybe a place to refuel and restock, they might get a better job of that. Oh, and Zoot there with the hill kill there. I think it was, he scored a stair stab, but not really stairs, more of a incline. This is looking good actually. That mini sentry's not doing a bad job there. I mean, actually, whose mini is that? Can't see who it is, but he's got one of the basic minis down though, which is don't put them right in the open. Minis don't actually operate well on a frontline defense. You want them somewhere concealed where they're a bit of a surprise. There's that engineer there. Oh, and you can't turn back for the mini as well. That was not a good idea. That's the thing. Those mini sentries can take down a small class guy pretty damn quickly. The bigger guys, not so much. The red hit might have, a reasonable defense going up here. I mean, if they actually invest in this a bit more, they've got, the main guys doing all the work of just generally being out and holding around the cart. They got smaller guys like Pyros and Scouts running around being ass. Huss there, trying to get that sniper, not a bad move. Pew pew pew, surviving on 2 health. How lucky do you need to be? And seriously, all the pirates there just shoving off spies off the cliff. Also Kensuke getting lucky on 13 health, trying to taunting somebody after you push him off. Damn man, you need a second shot. 5 minutes 4, and not sure what's happening to the blue team, but I think there's one definite class they are lacking. Both teams are lacking them. Red is just somehow, I think, getting ahead with the sheer engineering power here. But blue are lacking that offensive push. They kind of really need to get into red team and just generally murder them. to Khorne there. He's seen the teleporter. Yep, bye-bye teleporter. That was nice. Blue's nicely on move up point there. And that's the thing. A good blue advanced teleporter is really damn handy, and that's a good thing to do. Whenever I'm playing any class, if I see it exit or enter a teleporter, take it down as soon as you can. Because, you know, if you don't, blue team with the opposite team just come swarming out, and you've got a lot more problem to deal with. Walking to Khorne though. Yep, okay, he's backed out of that. Nicely done. Don't try and get in a fight with a heavy and a medic. Hopefully he's got a sandwich. Oh, yep, nicely done. Has he got the jump? Oh, he just got the jump on that heavy. Now, 3 minutes 47. Blue are starting this game with so many high hopes at the moment. They went through the first point, went through the second point, and just can't nail down the third. To be fair, there's not many of the heavier class on the cart. They did have the Vanguard guys, but just people weren't getting there. Yant FF. That's a good sniper position, that is. I mean, if Blue had some, 1 or 2 spies, that would be a really nice thing to do. Take down those snipers before they become a problem. And JP Patazaki there takes down Huss with the, sticky jumper Alpha Caber combo. That's real dedication to trolling one person in particular there. Oh, who's on the cart? I think that's Love again. Abandons it. This is the problem right now. There's nobody really on the cart. Need some help, blue team. Okay, looks like it's coming back a bit. Until flying heavy to Khorne was on that. Like, nope. Stay off my cart. There's Jato again. But yeah, blue team though, they're stronking up. They're getting bigger classes. Now, if they had a medic or two, that might be really helpful. This is the problem. They can't stay in the field too long. They get battered and bruised up too much, and they have to head back for med packs and whatnot. That's the nice thing about medic. It allows your team to stay up the front for longer than they should be. Look at this though. Padosara again, doing it. You forgot the cart, man. There you go. Here's the thing. Okay, Demoman Soldier's trying to get him and take it down there. Here's the thing, that blue is coming back, but they've got 1.5 minutes though. They kind of squandered a lot of their time, but they can still win this game. It's going to take a determined push though. JP there. I'm loving this guy. He's king of surprise. He will approach you from some unknown location and mess you up from there. Okay, look at blue team. They're back on the job. Last stretch, 1 minute 20. Can they win this? Not win this, but can they get back in the game? Benny Boy trying his best. Oh, Benny Boy, you hero. That was going for it, but not enough. And 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, blue can still win this game, but that's not a lot of time.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the
That's the thing, you see, right? This last point is usually a defensive nightmare. Say usually, not always. And the thing is, you're going to need a lot of time to get through that. You need your team organised, know where things are, know how to approach them. Also, got to approach that main point from there. Nobody's pushing the cart again. You need to stay on that cart. There's Fred taking a few pot shots to that heavy, but heavy medic and cart is usually a very good combo. And Camidoc stabs him. This is the problem right now. Blue's actually got a problem keeping the flanks up. There's that little underground, overground area. And, red team's infiltrating through that. You need to keep some guys in there just to make sure they don't get around that. Yep, Francis. Yeah, that's fine, man. If you want to mute me, though, you don't have to listen to me. Yant FF. This guy knows how to quick snipe. He's doing a damn good job as well for his team. 3 minutes 45. That is black there. Engineering bravery right there, just moving right up. That's a nice little mini there, though. That's just generally trying to pave the way. That until, you know, red team moves from nowhere and starts killing everybody. That's the thing. Keep an eye on those flanks, and that's one of the worst ones. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure if it's meant in jest or in seriousness, but I don't know. You can't really tell with text sometimes. But this is the problem right here. Red team is flanking incredibly well. They're just getting in around blue team, and blue team can't really keep up a stable front. Nice reflect there, but not enough. Red team's just staying on that. Capri there, that's bravery from a sniper, moving right up the front, doing stuff. Russian guy, can't pronounce that name. Going for the cart. More heavy. This is the thing, keep your medics safe, and this is the problem right here. Takor on there. Oh, just didn't get the medkit, but red team are really flanking from that angle. That's what's giving them this game. They can get up those staircase, get in around the back of blue team, and just generally mess them up from there. This is backburner pyro territory right here. And conversely, if blue team was starting to move into this area, red would have also have problems. This is possibly the most vital part of the map. Ooh, nice direct hit from Kensuke there. Now, looks like blue team are counter-flanking. And looks like the cart is actually somewhere near close to finishing. Oh, Kensuke gets down one sentry. Can he go for a triple? That's two. 2 sentries down from Kensuke. He's looking good. Can they get that last one? Oh, all sentries are down. Wow, nice work from blue team. You think that they would, you know, build in separate locations, and that would take a long time, but no, all the sentries got taken down pretty much in one go. And this has given blue team a winning chance, but blue team need to get in there. 1 minute 20. Blue are cutting this close. And unfortunately, yep, people are getting shot up again. Now here's the thing. Red team are holding that gap, though. They're making sure that flank doesn't get broken, because last time it did, bad things happened for them. Oh, he's on the cart. Oh, enemy there. Now, that was the thing. Just stay hidden behind the cart. Move too much, and that sentry tracked him. You might also consider spy capping that. Just decloak behind the cart, move it, and the sentry can't hit you because you're practically behind cover. 44 seconds. That's crits. Rocket launcher off. Just misses that sniper. Ooh, Cami Doc there. Get pretty much gangbang pretty much there. Surrounded by everybody else on the enemy team and just couldn't really escape from that. 20 seconds on the cart. Blue team needs to get on that. Is there some hope of man? No, blue team is getting massacred trying to get in there. They have one chance of really pushing into that room, and they didn't really manage to get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and that's it. Ooh. And Jakey's on the cart. He's keeping it alive for blue team. Oh no, I think that was the last bit of effort blue had, but that was very tight by the end of the game. Nice work there from red.